Peace to everyone and welcome. Today's message is source consciousness and the vibration of love. Source consciousness and the vibration of love. I believe that the universe and what we experience as the world, as what we experience as consciousness, is love. Okay, it is love. And what I'm realizing in my own journey is the fact that we gotta find time for forgiveness. We gotta find time to raise the vibration. We gotta give ourselves the time, freedom, and space necessary in order to connect to this higher vibrational source. Okay, so realize that source and the universe, they always speak to you, and maybe they don't necessarily speak to you, but they respond to you. Okay, so if you learn to take care of your thoughts, of your feelings, and of your actions, it's like you get to have the opportunity to attract a better outcome. It's like you get to have the opportunity to be in alignment with higher vibrations. And what I'm realizing in my own journey is the fact that it's not always about struggling. Okay, we don't have to struggle. We don't have to struggle. What we must do instead is make peace with our inner world and our state of consciousness. So realize that source energy and love, they are always giving you the opportunity to grow. Okay, higher consciousness gives you the opportunity to grow. And the more that you grow is the more that you flow. The more that you flow is the more that you are being in alignment. So today's message is about making you guys realize that you have to find little ways to connect to the vibe of love. And you also do this by accepting a negative feeling. You also do this by accepting a negative feeling. You also do this by letting go. You also do this by accepting yourself unconditionally. So what I'm realizing is the fact that maybe life is not perfect. Maybe life is not perfect, but what we have to do is learn to dance also with the imperfection. We really have to raise our consciousness, and I believe that we live in beautiful times of awakening. Okay, people are going through huge shifts in consciousness. People are awakening into a higher level, and we live in great times. But at the same time, look at the fact that life is not perfect, and we still have hatred. Maybe we still have separation. Some of us we are operating from the ego. Maybe okay. Some of us we are not feeling good enough. But what I'm realizing is the fact that each moment and each struggle is an opportunity for growth and expansion. So realize that you are where you need to be. That is how to recognize the vibration of source. Okay, realize that the universe always gives you what you need to experience. And sometimes it gets hard. You know, sometimes it gets rough. But what you have to do in those moments is not lose trust and keep vibrating high. Okay, so realize that if you are experiencing chaos in your own life, that is actually an opportunity for growth and expansion. So you must learn to really have the self-control necessary, because I believe that nothing is actually for free in this lifetime. Okay, so if you want to expand, you have to pay the price. If you want to expand, you gotta find little ways to raise your consciousness. If you want to expand, you gotta have the self-control necessary. And I believe that so many of us, we are desensitized. Okay, we live in a society where we have forgotten about nature and the free flow of life. We have forgotten about being in connection with the primordial realms. Okay, so realize that the more that you awaken yourself and the more that you are finding alignment, is the more that you actually seek purity. Okay, is the more that you seek purity, is the more that you seek forgiveness, is the more that you seek higher vibration and higher consciousness. So realize that each moment is an opportunity for you to really be who you are. Okay, and from my perspective, who we really are is source. Okay, we are the universe. Nothing is being separated. We are love. Okay, so find little ways to find love. And if you feel like you cannot find love, have patience. If you feel like you cannot connect to source, have patience, because things will actually transform for you the moment that you give yourself the time, freedom and space necessary. So find little ways to connect to source, and you do this by finding little ways to setting yourself free. Okay, setting yourself free. You are born free. Okay, you are born free, and being free is actually your birthright. The more that you seek freedom is the more that you are actually connecting to source. Okay, so realize that in essence you are the source, and source is love. So in our deepest nature we're actually love, guys. In our deepest nature we are spiritual beings having a human experience. In our deeper nature we are deeply connected to higher vibrational energies. Okay, we are pure in our deepest nature. But look at the fact that we sometimes get programmed to forget about who we really are. We are having belief systems that are not letting us be who we really are. Okay, we are having thought patterns that are not allowing us to be who we really are. But the more that you cleanse your energy, the more that you raise your vibration, it's like you have the opportunity to return to your natural state of consciousness. Okay, return to your natural state of consciousness. And that is love, peace, harmony. Okay, deep down into your own nature, you're actually free. You are free. So realize that you have to return home. You have to return home to source. You have to return home to love. You have to return home to your unique core frequency. Okay, you have to return home to your unique way of being, and you do this by reprogramming yourself. You do this by unlearning things that have been planted in your subconscious mind. You do this by letting go and stepping into a new version of yourself. And you know, there is always movement in life. Things are not static. Things are not static. There is always movement. This means that you always have the opportunity to transform and change yourself. You always have the opportunity to really gather the talents, the tools, the gifts that you have within yourself. You have the power to change. And really, change is the only constant. Everything changes at times. Everything changes at times. There's the principle of freedom, where we have seasons, where we have moments passing by and shifting, where we have timelines, and we have the opportunity to really connect to a different version of ourselves. We have the opportunity to evolve. We have the opportunity to step into higher states of consciousness. But it's about really choosing the action that is in alignment, choosing the action that your future self will actually thank you for, choosing the action that is connected to love and higher vibrations. Okay, so yes, I think that this is today's message about source consciousness and the vibration of love. Realize that you are love, you are source, and God or the universe, they are actually you. Okay, when you raise your consciousness into a new level, you realize that nothing is actually being separated, and you are where you need to be. And you are love, you are source, you are higher consciousness. Okay, so guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. And this was today's message about source and the vibration of love, source consciousness and the vibration of love. Much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. And if you wish to work with me and really get to expand your consciousness to the next level, really get to know more about spiritual vibrational realities, feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below. I love you so much. Namaste to everybody, and see ya.